Hey guys, it's Bishme back at you again with another video. Bow! You know the vibes. No, I'm just playing. It's actually Amoonguss, but this whole video is actually just a joke, so I wanted to go ahead and set the precedent that this is all just a joke. Have you ever seen a child watching cartoons and knew certain things about how they would be like as an adult? Like, just throw out some examples. Caillou kids, spoiled, self-centered, brats. Dora kids, they take forever to do anything, and I mean anything. You ever see a Dora the Explorer kid get out of their car once they've already arrived at their destination? They have to check everything. They count the change in the cup holder before they get out of the car. Thomas the Tank Engine kids, those kids are freaking weird. They grow up, they do Xanax, they always stealing, they getting weird shit. And then Winnie the Pooh, man, that was the worst one of them all for me. Winnie the Pooh, every character gave you actual mental disorders. Eeyore, depression. Think of the girl you went to school with. The one with the Eeyore hoodie, with the ears. You know the hoodie. She posts about depression every day on social media now. Rabbit was obsessive compulsive. Piglet had anxiety disorder. That's a very popular character with the millennial generations who all have anxiety disorder. Owl was a narcissist, but nobody ever bought into that. No, definitely not. No. Pooh had an eating disorder. He checked the fridge anytime he had the slightest bit of boredom, was always worried about food, always thinking about food. Definitely had an eating disorder. Americans probably don't like that to hear that, but they need to hear that. Christopher Robin was definitely schizophrenic for imagining all of this nonsense. And then there was my favorite, Tigger, who was ADHD like myself. But I used to get so mad at the way that Tigger was portrayed sometimes, though. Not only was Tigger ADHD, but Tigger was definitely also black. I know, Tigger is clearly orange, literally, but I mean in like a not good way. Like, they would try to portray things in certain ways that I just didn't sit right with me. And maybe I'm a sensitive millennial snowflake. You know, I also used to get mad at the other commercials on TV because Frosted Flakes were great and Cocoa Puffs were cuckoo. But I'm not even going to get into that comparison, because then I'll start comparing Tony the Tiger to Tigger the... Well, he's also a tiger. He's definitely a tiger. And like, they don't call him a tiger though. Owl is called Owl, and then they throw an extra G on the tiger's name. Just what? To make the ER ring out a little harder for you? Come on, man. And why is he the only animal that makes no sense to the real animal? Like, all the other animals are just the animal that they are. And the tiger is supposed to be hyper. Why can't he run around or talk really fast? No, he has to be a talented jumper. I'm just saying, it made me mad as a little kid. And don't even get me started on that song of his. I'm not going to do the song, because you already know the song, and I hate the song. The wonderful thing about, that's all you're getting out of me. I'm not doing the song because I hate the song. But it just bothered me so bad. I know Tigger likes to brag on himself. He's showing out for Lil Roo and his mama Kanga. He's probably hoping that Kanga's going to let him get in that little kangaroo pouch of hers. I'm not saying that is or isn't a factor. I'm just saying, by all the time all of these little hints come about, it wears at you. And by the time they get to the last line of the song, and the last line is, the most wonderful thing about Tiggers is I'm the only one, I'm just too fed up with the whole thing.